As we reflect on the God that people continue to worship, we recognize the intricate tapestry of human belief, woven with threads of devotion, conviction, and interpretation. The enduring worship of Yahweh prompts us to consider the profound ways in which faith shapes our understanding of the divine, the universe, and our place within it. In its complexity, we find a reflection of the intricate human journey, where seeking answers and embracing uncertainties are all part of the quest for deeper truth. If you find these reflections informative and thought-provoking, I encourage you to show your support by liking this video, subscribe to Humanfluence, and share your thoughts in the comments below. By doing so, you contribute to the growth of Humanfluence, a platform dedicated to evolving human consciousness and fostering a new reality, free from the confines of dogma. Let's dive in. Yahweh, the personal appellation by which the God of the Abrahamic faiths is known, stands as the architect of the universe, omnipotent and all-knowing. While interpretations of Yahweh may differ among Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, a common thread emerges: a reverence for a solitary, supreme deity. In stark contrast, Gnostic belief systems introduce Yaldabaoth, a concept of a lesser, deceptive god, or a malevolent deity responsible for the creation of the material world, often associated with ignorance and illusion. Our expedition takes us into the enthralling parallels among the teachings of Jesus and the cryptic domains of Yahweh and Yaldabaoth. Established narratives paint Jesus as a redeemer, and Yahweh is both formidable and benevolent. Yet closer examination reveals an alluring prospect. Could Jesus' teachings have transcended the customary interpretation? Was his message an invitation to break free from conventional theological limits, urging us to explore the depths of our inherent divinity and liberate ourselves from the chains of the material realm? The enigma of Jesus' declaration, "My kingdom is not of this world," as documented in John 18, takes on fresh significance within this context. Beyond a proclamation of divine dominion, it hints at a realm beyond the confines of the material world, a domain where our innate divinity flourishes unbound. This perspective aligns with Gnostic convictions, portraying the material world as a creation of Yaldabaoth or the Demiurge that obscures our authentic nature. Could it be that Jesus was beckoning us to shatter the illusion of material entrapment? An invitation to awaken to deeper truth resides at the core of these contemplations. Jesus' message extends beyond conventional perceptions, prompting us to acknowledge our intrinsic divinity and transcend the limitations of the material world. This challenge impels us to rise above narratives rooted in fear and instead embrace the latent power that resides within us. The interplay of Gnostic insights and biblical teachings introduces a novel lens through which to view established theological frontiers. The Gnostic notion of the flawed Demiurge finds resonance in select biblical passages where Yahweh demands sacrifices and submission. This confluence beckons us to question whether Jesus' teachings aim to transcend dogma, inciting us to probe the very essence of the divine, navigating a realm where the boundaries between the divine and the Demiurge are blurred. Within the enigmatic corridors of religious thought, concealed connections and profound mysteries invite us to venture beyond the mundane. A captivating enigma emerges from the intertwining of Yahweh, the God of the Old Testament, and Yaldabaoth, the Gnostic Demiurge. This convergence of ancient narratives and veiled wisdom unveils not only parallels but also a bold challenge to established convictions. As we delve into Gnostic interpretations and age-old texts to unveil the intricate web that binds Yahweh and Yaldabaoth, let's peel away the layers of belief to confront the very essence of divinity. In the realm of theology, a profound paradox unfolds, a dance between a benevolent deity and seemingly conflicting demands. While often depicted as nurturing and guiding, this divine figure also calls for sacrifice, glory, and obedience. The Old Testament portrays a compassionate God who demands the relinquishment of treasured possessions, even the sacrifice of one's own child, as seen in the binding of Isaac. Simultaneously, we're urged to exalt this deity through worship. This tension between compassion and submission unveils a perplexing duality, urging us to explore the intricacies of devotion and the ways through which the divine connects with humanity. A connection that surpasses conventional understanding emerges at the heart of Gnostic cosmology. Yaldabaoth stands as a false god, blinded by arrogance, a cosmic drama reminiscent of the figure of Yahweh in the Old Testament. This god asserting unwavering dominion over creation, Gnostic texts reveal Yaldabaoth's claim to being the sole true God, echoed in Yahweh's command, "You shall have no other gods before me," in Exodus 20. The resonance in their assertions is no coincidence. It beckons us to explore a connection that defies the usual understanding. These Gnostic interpretations uncover an eerie symmetry between Yaldabaoth's egocentric nature and select passages in the Old Testament. The Gnostic Demiurge thrives on a delusion of grandeur, mirroring Yahweh's insistence on exclusive worship. Yahweh's declaration, "I am the Lord your God," resonates with Yaldabaoth's self-proclaimed divinity, setting the stage for divine rivalry. Yaldabaoth's penchant for rituals that anchors souls to the material realm eerily parallels Yahweh's demand for animal sacrifices. In Leviticus 1, instructions for burnt offerings resonate with Yaldabaoth's yearning for material worship. This provocative parallel poses a paradox. Are these demands an expression of divine wisdom, or a cleverly crafted trap to ensnare the faithful? Within the fabric of judgment and retribution emerges a symphony of parallels. Gnostic depictions of Yaldabaoth as a cosmic judge and punisher echo in the tales of Yahweh's wrathful interventions. The biblical flood narrative, where Yahweh releases cataclysmic judgment, resonates eerily with Yaldabaoth's fiery anger. In Genesis 6, there's an account of God's intent to obliterate humanity, mirroring Yaldabaoth's cosmic tempest. Is this shared fury a reflection of divine justice, or does it hint at a deeper cosmic connection? The Gnostics arrived at a resolute conclusion. The God depicted in Genesis lacked goodness and wisdom. Instead, this deity was marred by envy, genocidal tendencies, and injustice. The world fashioned by this God was a tapestry of oddities and discomfort, a far cry from benevolent intentions. Their visionary explorations of concealed truths unveiled a revelation that shattered the notion of this God's exclusivity. A higher God existed above, a divine reality recognized by the Gnostics through their insightful quest into hidden mysteries. Gnostic interpretations invite a reevaluation of theological paradigms, probing the contours of divine love and justice. Yahweh's command to Abraham to sacrifice Isaac and the conquests that left civilizations in ruins pose profound ethical quandaries. These parallels emphasize these contradictions, prompting us to question whether such actions align with the benevolence attributed to an all-loving God. Do Yahweh's intricate interplays with justice and compassion cast a shadow over his benevolence? Gnostic thought extends its tendrils beyond parallels, delving into a cosmic quest for true divinity. Yaldabaoth's creation of the material world entraps divine sparks within the human experience. This stands in stark contrast to the Gnostic pursuit of Gnosis, hidden knowledge that leads to liberation. The Nag Hammadi library unfurls these concepts, presenting a path that seeks to elevate human understanding beyond the confines of this material world. Even within canonical texts, enigmatic whispers align with Gnostic notions. The Gospel of Matthew captures Jesus' cryptic words, "My kingdom is not of this world," echoing the Gnostic belief that the material realm is a construct of Yaldabaoth, ensnaring the divine essence. Paul's assertion that the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not seems to portray Yahweh as a veiled demiurge, guarding true divine knowledge from seeking souls. A subtle thread is woven through the teachings of Jesus amid these enigmatic parallels between Yahweh and Yaldabaoth. While the canonical texts do not explicitly equate Yahweh with Yaldabaoth, their resonance with Gnostic concepts adds a mysterious layer to Jesus' teachings. Whether Jesus aimed to illuminate a hidden truth, subtly challenging perceptions of the divine in the material realm, much like the subsequent Gnostic explorations. The intricate parallels between Yahweh and Yaldabaoth within the Gnostic thought unveil a daring perspective on belief systems and divine attributes. Their shared traits of arrogance, material allure, and roles as judges resonate through specific passages in the Old Testament. The juxtaposition of Yahweh and Yaldabaoth encourages us to embrace the complexity of belief, inviting contemplation of the intricate relations between the divine and human comprehension. Through obscure texts, we unravel the rich tapestry of beliefs surrounding the divine, exposing an unending quest for truth and enlightenment. Embarking on this journey, we step into a realm where spirituality and philosophy entwine, revealing new dimensions in our understanding of divine mysteries. These parallels beckon us to transcend the ordinary and venture into the extraordinary, where questions lead to revelations, and the veil concealing the divine is gently lifted. Humanfluence Out.